We're talking about coffee.
Hey,
No
chat.
way.
Now would be a good time to insert ads, says YouTube. It would be, except it turns out all of the songs in this game's soundtrack are copyrighted, so we can't.
Ooh.
Ooh, and do they include a streamer safe mode? No, they don't.
No.
Which is admittedly quite uncool of the devs, since they asked me to play this on stream. So
It's an elaborate ruse from Twitch. They're like, won't come back, huh?
you sure that would
We
be
would
a...
like to see the game, please.
You can guess. I believe in you.
No. No.
I'm Freya. There,
You got it, yeah.
CM, it's easy. Just remember, you're Germa.
No, I used to be Germa.
Oh, I'm so
Different
sorry.
now.
That life is behind me. Sorry, okay.
I mean, it would be really hard to pull off. But it's something that'll make the story different.
Different isn't always good, Hunter Hunter. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully.
I know.
Hey,
Hey, Gala.
Good evening, everybody.
welcome, Mr. Gala.
Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion.
It's nothing. Bumuma was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing.
Sounds like a heavy discussion.
What are you up to tonight?
I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you.
Puts his head on her shoulder like a dog.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Although, I need to interrupt Bumumo for a moment.
Sure, how can I help you?
Can I have a cup of, you remember my remedy?
Of course. Do you want to give it a try again?
My last order might have been the right drink, but let's give it a try again, just to be sure.
Okay.
Remember, it has tea and ginger.
Want to check the order again?
Mom?
It was like
Tea, ginger,
cinnamon, I think.
yeah, where is it? The Galahad.
Galahad. Oh, tea milk. Right, it was a
Tea-
latte.
Tea, milk, ginger.
Tea milk,
Ginger.
ginger, ginger.
Serve it. Judging from the smell, this looks like it.
Indeed. I have the same feeling.
I've made a note of that mixture.
Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue with your discussion.
Don't worry, Mr. Gallo, we're done for the night.
You're done.
Gone.
I have a lot of new homework thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Is Hyde coming?
No, I'm by myself tonight.
It's gonna be a peaceful night then.
That's mean, Freya.
Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though.
He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know.
He doesn't show it, that's for sure.
That applies to you as well.
Oh, come on.
Bumumo talks to Freya the way I talk to Lenty. Hello. Good
it's been a
evening,
while.
everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys.
Hey,
How are you doing, Freya?
not good.
What's going on?
You're here. Bamuma was just criticizing my story.
It's called feedback.
It's cruel.
It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? What isn't?
The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults.
Sounds pretty common so far.
But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score.
What?
That score will determine which page you should go to.
That sounds more like a video game than a book.
I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream.
Doubt it.
Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, It reached the mainstream market.
It sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya.
At least it's simpler than my other idea.
Which is...
Making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards.
Well, I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say?
No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I've finished it, okay?
Alright, alright.
As Bamuma said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher.
Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way?
You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun.
If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. Give me food! What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Fool.
Fuck off, Bailey.
And Ginger.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about this.
I mean,
this is
that's
gonna be
just what Gala's drinking.
Winks.
fun. Oh.
Okay.
I mean, it is a ginger latte.
Yeah?
You could try just milk and ginger if you want.
What's the other tea that I wasn't...
Green tea.
Green tea?
It's green tea.
Mmm.
Let's try this. This sounds awful to me, but you never know.
You know, fuck this guy.
Alright, here you go. Is this it? Here you go.
Oh,
Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, no. Let me say no more. I just wanted to hang around here. Any drink will do.
oh, jeez.
By the way, how are you doing, Baileys?
Bad.
Oh, still busy with your last client?
Oh, I'm done with her.
Done? As in you're dropping the project?
Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I've finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure it's even done before the deadline.
Did she like it?
Order sadly does you need to get it right. Alright, well, hang on. Oh, okay.
Ha.
What the hell?
Failure start all over. We'll see where that starts me from. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We yeah. Here we are. We'll just
Yeah,
if you
we
hold
weren't
you
too
have to
far into the
hold
day
it.
anyway.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm here now. Juice, please.
I mean, just give him what Gala's drinking. That
Okay.
is a ginger latte.
Okay. Ew.
Do, boom.
Good juice.
Boom, boom, boom,
Oh,
boom,
Chad is
boom.
saying to use coffee.
Ginger latte is a specific drink. Oh. Huh.
Mmm.
Maybe we already have this one. It was in our little.
Is latte its own thing? Nope.
You can try ginger second.
Okay.
Coffee, ginger milk.
Sounds awful.
There you
Hey,
go. Okay.
look at that.
It looks cute.
Yeah. I don't know if I like the order mattering when there's this few drinks in the game. Like, if it's not something... I'd like order mattering if, like, every order, or almost every order, did a drink. But the fact that this is the same ingredients in a very slightly different order and it just creates nothing kind of bugs me. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. Almost like you had to reset to do it.
It's heavier than a normal cup of tea.
With this kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. Well, I fucked it up in Universe A. The people I had to kill. Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
By the way, how are you doing, Baileys?
We already read this, fool! Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course. That's what people have when they love it. But I convinced her. By using some design terms she doesn't understand. Yeah, that is what you do, actually.
Yep, 100%. Yep. So, you finished your job by bullshitting her.
I'm an artist. We all do that. One of my graphic design, I guess he was like not the dean, but the head of the graphic design department within my art department once told a story where he was like, yeah, one time a client refused to agree on a color. So, and I was getting sick of it, and we were approaching the project's deadline, and she kept forgetting that we had a deadline. So she was like, try something more, like some bullshit client term, not like, oh, a warmer color, something that evokes this. It was like, try a color with more, or something like that.
Right.
And he was just like, all right. And I waited a week, and then sent her the exact same color.
Yep.
And she accepted it.
I've done that with commercials where someone's like, oh, I just don't like it because it's like going to a committee, and God forbid you have multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
And all I do is I just change the file name and make it a little louder, and they go, perfect.
Love it.
The finest bullshit, milady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have.
Are you working on anything right now?
No, I'm taking a break from work. Need to work on a few personal matters.
Oh.
Freya has the worst poker face. I love it.
Like you and Lua?
Something like that.
By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking.
It was at a racism conference. I don't mind.
Oh, wow.
It's just that I was young and stupid, you know?
Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there?
You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college.
Ooh, spicy.
And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus.
Okay.
Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend.
Still following.
And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after.
Oh, okay. Got it.
She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date.
Why?
She was a refrigerator. I don't want to get into details, but the succubus was super hot. All the guys wanted to sleep with her. And she was a player too.
Huh? That doesn't sound like Lou at all.
Because it wasn't Lua, genius.
Huh?
Lua was my friend's girl. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Lua was my friend's girl.
Holy moly, this is getting spicier.
The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose.
Continue.
I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac.
That's a fake name you made up, right?
Yes. Now will you let me continue without interruptions?
Okay.
So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty, active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. Total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising.
What?
Cognac was sleeping with Rose.
Holy mother of moly.
Such a silly read. I saw
Look
the-
at Freya, what do you want?
I know, I didn't say it was a bad read. I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking it, I punched Cognac in the face.
You what?
I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good.
Oh my.
Yeah, I landed that one punch and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf.
More like she begged Cognac.
Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship.
That was one hell of a story.
I know. Have you seen her by any chance?
Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago.
How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Girl!
Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though.
With whom?
There was this male model.
A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model.
Oh, they weren't together.
What were they arguing about?
Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the conversation.
What did he say?
He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know,
What?
you're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her.
Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family.
Why would you say that?
That's none of my fucking business.
I'm gonna stay in my own goddamn lane. Let me tell you about my family. Or should I say most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people, you must dress a certain way, you can only have certain jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I loved drawing and creating art. However, I know what an artist is. Becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy. Screamed like they were on fire. They told me I'd never be rich or successful.
All that because you chose an art degree?
You want to know the worst part? They blame Lua.
What do you mean?
They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Squink is playing Blumhouse Lane. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country, accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord, accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family.
Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family's racist.
Tell me about it.
Okay.
Lua is still one of my favorite exchanges in this whole game, and probably my favorite single delivery from any of us comes from Yam. What if I wrote a book about an entire world where everything was human? That sounds kind of racist.
Gala
On his phone right now. Hyde, you gotta come down here. Yeah. The boyfriend's here now. Talk to him.
Get his ass.
Get his ass.
Lua is the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would happily leave them for the both of us.
What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her.
Gala, do you have something to say?
No.
Perhaps you could give us a different perspective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct?
Yes, she's a succubus.
I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Here, let me just save real quick. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true?
I never thought of it that way before.
Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions.
There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her.
It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change.
Ugh.
One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card.
We love each other. I'll be with her whatever circumstances may be.
You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It'll be hard work. Because life is full of storms. In marriage, it will not survive on love alone.
Whoa, that's deep.
Wasn't that deep? We'll have each other, and that's enough for us.
Tell me, do you have health insurance?
What? I'm an
Fight
elf.
me.
I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance?
You'll need some.
What for?
Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured, emptied their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion.
No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too.
Want to head out together? Oh, you don't need her.
Leave her. By Arthur Morgan.
Let's go to Tahiti!
Listen, if you're gonna build a home together, you need a hammer and a nail and a
Nail and a board and a saw. It's a home, Baileys. It's a home. I got a plan, Baileys.
Sure.
I'm just here shaking my head.
Thanks for the drink, Bamumo. And Freya.
Bye. They didn't pay.
I'll do it, but I have no money too. What?
You made me lose 2 customers in a minute.
Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway.
You gonna write that in your book?
It's a secret.
If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around?
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's me. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration?
Sounds like a great idea.
Good to calm yet warm your nerve. What?
Huh?
Should be nerves, right?
Mm,
Calm your nerves.
maybe.
Plural.
Raccoon City is under attack.
Oh no!
A zombie walks in. Who? Coachella 2020. 10 reasons why you should go.
God.
Yeah!
You really never changed.
Save.
I know.
But it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me into it.
Yeah, don't mention it. Hey, Bamumo. I'd like to order again. The usual.
Back to the experiment.
Yes. I think the last one was the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations.
All right.
You know what to do.
Should we give him the same one again? Or he says there's no harm in trying to experiment. We want to fuck around?
That's up to you.
Let's fuck around and find out.
Well, you have to put ginger in it.
You're right.
I'm a dog. You're gonna give me chocolate?
In. That's so rude.
Okay. Is there a consequence, chat, if I give him anything else? Tea, ginger, mint.
There is.
Okay.
Apparently.
Oh, hey. Well, this is a new thing.
It's
Fuck
just
it.
ginger mint tea.
I know, but it's got its own thingy. Alright.
Yeah, he dies forever. Yeah, doubt it.
Is it ginger first? I always forget.
I
You-
think it's
you can check
tea,
your phone.
ginger milk.
I think it's tea ginger milk.
Tea milk ginger. I got
Oh,
it.
tea milk ginger. My
Oh, okay.
apologies.
For the first time, I've out brewmastered yam. Try this.
Thank you. Just what I needed.
Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else?
I'm good for now.
I couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back.
We do, I guess.
He was my bodyguard.
Oh? Didn't you meet here?
Yeah, when this was a bar.
What exactly happened?
He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves.
I would love it if, like, obviously the implication is like Tolkien dwarves, but I'd love it if they just meant like human dwarves, like little people, and dwarves weren't a fantasy race in this universe.
God.
I mean, maybe. Ugh, those two bastards.
It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened.
Aren't vampires supposed to be, tough?
Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober.
A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard.
Wait, were you not his bodyguard?
Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So I hailed a cab. Turns out, he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning.
Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me.
Who were they?
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money.
Yikes.
They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead.
I love
What the fuck, Hyde?
Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief.
What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real.
After all the trouble you caused me the night before,
Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing.
I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me.
Werewolves? Yeah, man. Oh, okay.
War vets.
Ah, I see. So, how'd you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala?
Well, when he was working with me, I noticed.
Hyde, I'd prefer it if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it.
It's alright. Forgive me for asking.
I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life, helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it.
Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you.
I know. Anyway, Bumumo, I'd like to order something now.
What would you like?
Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time?
Nope. Can't do that.
It's probably... cinnamon adds warm, right?
It's pretty warm and cool.
That's pretty warm and cool.
That looks pretty warm and cool.
I'm gonna... really quick, though, I want to try, there.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think mint and ginger go together better than mint and cinnamon. No, it's not a real drink.
Try the other order. Tea, ginger, mint.
It's not as balanced, but I'll check if it makes anything new. Nope. Try the cinnamon one, then I'll move on. Tea. Cinnamon. Nope. Tea. Minocin.
I live there.
Hospital. All right, we're going. We're going.
We are going.
I don't know why I trashed that. None of these are real. Tea. I don't know. I like that this one is equal.
Yeah.
Here's your order.
Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today.
Yeah, I buried her under the floorboards. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. I didn't kill her. I just buried her.
Speak of the devil.
It's me, Georgie.
Hello, good people. And one vampire.
Don't be mean to hide.
It's good to see you too.
Freya.
By the way, we were just talking about you.
Oh, really? What about me?
I was just surprised that you weren't here.
Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me.
I've no interest in flirting with you.
You're gross.
I've got high standards, you know.
You? You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work?
Were you up until 6:30 in the morning writing an essay about Bomberman jitters?
How could you tell?
Call it werewolf senses.
We can sense branded.
Right. I showed Bumumo my draft, and I actually got some good feedback.
That's good to hear.
Glad I could help.
So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day.
That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll.
Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going?
That's not even a word, Freya.
Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there.
It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Boy, I had my brain turned off. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them.
Kind of like biz dev for people's lives, then.
I would not call it that, but I'm gonna check. I got a lot of Discord DMs. Let me look. Oh, it's just Aloha. And, oh, wait, is it Bo's birthday?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, it might be. Bo has an early June birthday.
What do we do?
Bo's family apparently got them the big One Piece box set of
Oh, cool.
which is great since Aloha and Bo and I are doing One Piece book club, which is this Saturday. If you want to read the first 100 chapters of One Piece with us and then talk about it, first one's free and then it's going to be a Patreon thing. But hey, book club for 100 chapters of manga. That's longer than most manga.
True.
All right. Sorry.
You could say that.
Damn, that sounds complicated and hard.
That's why I'm suited for my job.
For some reason, I read her saying that as, that sounds complicated and hard.
Oh, it's so complicated.
Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough, whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective.
Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job?
I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it.
Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it.
Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital.
You know, when I'm considering these games, like, especially after we've streamed them, like, people are always like, oh, are you going to edit that into a video? And usually what I say is like, I only like editing it into a video if I think we elevate it to some unique degree that's independent from the game itself. Like, you can't play XD and get the crap Gorps experience on your own.
Right.
I think this is the first game we've ever streamed where I'm like, I think watching us read through this is like better than playing the game yourself. I think this is just the ideal experience for coffee talk.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. You can just hear the conversation flow and all that.
Oh, it's not conceited at all.
Why?
I just, like, I'm imagining reading this silent, and I think it's much more fun to hear voices. Because, like, a lot of the conversations, while realistic, are a little, like, what's the word for this? Like, basic. Like, instead of, they've done it once, where they'll recap something and it fades to black and fades back up, like an RPG. But there's a lot of times where they just are like, oh, this is what this other person said, and they, like, go all the way into it. And, like, I don't imagine myself reading it silently, and I'd find that, like, a little boring. But hearing it out loud, I'm like, yeah, this is what they'd say, isn't it? Like, I don't know. I think it's better with the voices.
Still support the creators.
It's the patient's personal lives anyway.
Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here.
You.
He needs to be a bit less loyal, though.
Hide?
You've been doing this job for a while, right?
Almost 50 years now.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position?
Uh-huh.
Holy, ask for a promotion, man.
They keep offering me a new promotion, or new positions, mostly managerial.
Take it.
Not interested.
Why?
It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position.
But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right?
Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job.
I really can't figure you out.
That's actually, like, a pretty common problem with workplace ascension, because the highest paying jobs are usually managerial, but, like, that can often take you out of the actual environment that's being managed, and that's where your skill set is. So,
Yep.
That's a real probalo.
That's Gala for you.
Oz and Chad. Freya is an Ace Attorney assistant, but good. You're correct. All right.
Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde?
Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here.
I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess.
Yep.
Safe trip. See you around Bamumo. And you, Freya.
See ya.
Take care on your way. Oh, Hyde's leaving town.
Oh.
You know, it's kinda hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend.
We were just talking about that before you arrived.
Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet?
Seriously, I have to retell the story?
Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right?
Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar.
Whoa, you didn't say anything.
Whoa,
I never knew Gala
Bumumo,
used-
pay your electricity bill.
I never knew Gala used to be in the army.
Look at him.
He's got the build to be on the front line. Still, though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic?
Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now.
But I am,
But-
Lamau.
But you know why, right?
Are you trying to squeeze the story from me?
Obviously.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
That's him, not you.
Freya.
Freya, you're better
Seriously?
than this.
Seriously, Freya.
Come on.
I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head.
Oh, the details are bad? Oh, I didn't think.
I didn't know! Etobe!
She really is that.
You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh?
I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then.
The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle.
What? That wouldn't. Oh, Jesus. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma, though, right?
Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do.
But you hired him for his muscle.
Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then, I got to be interested in him.
Interested?
I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused.
No surprises there.
But I kind of pushed him to do it.
How?
It's complicated.
So
Eventu-
complicated.
It's so complicated. Eventually, he did go get that professional help. Of course, I've no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been
Oh, I heard you talking shit. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh no!
What is wrong? Good evening, everyone.
Oh boy.
Good evening. It's nice to see you again.
We are also glad to see you, barista.
By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name?
Name? Sure we have. On Earth, please call us
Neil.
Achievement. We are all friends. We are friends.
Neil?
Yes. Neil.
Is that your real name?
Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration.
Ah, I get what you mean.
I believe we did not meet the last time we were here.
I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya.
Hello, Freya. Would you like to breed?
Maybe. You could say I'm a regular here.
And you, sir?
Hide.
Okay.
But I can
Goes
see
under
you.
the table. Will and I high five. Hang on, I'm just gonna turn this down a little bit. And wow, since I've already clicked off, let me look back. Today's Monday. Okay, Bo's birthday is the 12th.
Oh, soon.
Soon. Okay.
You come here often?
For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah.
Ooh, you are not from around here. Neither are we.
Where do you come from?
Far away.
By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more?
More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing.
That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this?
Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty awesome appearance.
Yeah.
When we first arrived.
Image? Ah, the Arami Gendru album cover.
Oh yeah, that we saw that. It's literally
yeah.
that's this.
Yeah.
That's cute. No wonder you look familiar.
As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista.
What do you want to drink tonight?
The usual. That is how you say it, yes?
Yes. So anything.
Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway.
You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something?
Interesting premise, but we doubt you will be able to do that.
Challenge accepted.
Please, surprise us.
Give
Okay,
Neil
cool.
milk, honey, mint. It is important. Okay.
Okay.
The old way to fucking ruin, you love ruining anything with mint by putting honey in it. Honey's just too much for most drinks for me.
Milky Way, get it?
Oh, okay.
that's cute.
Also, I would say I don't mind, chat, you just telling me what like critical hit drinks to give people. That's kind of not really why we're here. So,
Yeah.
go ahead. Let's see. Hope I got this right.
Thank you.
What the?
Interesting.
Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink.
This, I ate it. The whole thing, it's gone.
Oh!
Oh, I'm shitting and pissing.
Is this breeding?
What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life. But this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Done. Thank you so much from all our kind.
You are one interesting person.
That's why they abduct cows. It's the only.
Thank you. That was a compliment, yes?
Normally, yes, but you can't be so sure with Freya.
That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil?
Friend, us? We are travelers, doing our job in the space you call Milky Way.
What kind of job?
We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds.
You really are here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away? Wow.
Hyde's like, I'll do it.
It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man?
Freya, you're such a little bitch.
Not really. You have a valid point.
We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh.
Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us?
We are sorry, but that is classified information.
Aw, man.
But we believe it is all right to share it with you tonight, thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista.
I owe you this story. So, why?
Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes, it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves, because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear. That is where we come in.
I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us.
You're quite dense, aren't you?
Hey!
You came here to give seeds. So, a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth.
That is correct.
The half-breeds will be half Earthling and half whatever you are.
Yes.
Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend. You are trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector.
That is 100% correct.
Holy shit! You're trying to give us a superhero?
Yes, that is what your people will call the Protector.
But why go through all this hassle? It sounds like a lot of work.
I love this setup just happening casually in a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a wild turning point for this.
Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero.
Sorry, I'm just doing a little more
Like
rebalancing.
moi.
Sadly, it is not that simple. The future Protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default, so everyone on our planet loves each other the moment they're born.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. And creepy?
Why? Why?
It sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy.
I did not mean love in that way, you green-haired freak. That was a badly chosen word, but it is roughly similar to the truth.
Oh my. Sorry, where is this? If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them get laid with love?
Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead.
Well, how's the mission going so far?
We cannot say it is going well.
I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are.
Some people like a quirky little guy.
Not many women can handle that.
Could you handle them, though?
Me? I don't know. What do you think?
You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if it got you in a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that.
Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like the idea of sleeping.
I don't like to sleep around.
My brain fried on that.
Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot.
Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories?
Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about.
But our mission is serious.
It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me.
We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again.
Me with the coffee recipes.
This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives?
Yes, that's called commitment.
Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems?
Now that you mention it,
We don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So, even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them.
We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, idiots, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network.
Theoretically, that should be the case.
but Earthlings are stupid.
That's the easiest way to put it.
We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya.
Ask away.
How can we become your husband?
First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating boyfriends or girlfriends, before you talk about marriage.
Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend?
You should start by asking her whether she's actually single.
Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single?
Yes, I am single.
Do you want to be our girlfriend?
Now, the path to starting to date varies between people.
For me, this is doing it. I'm on board.
But usually, it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone.
Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated.
It can be easier if you're a smooth talker.
Smooth talker.
Someone good at communicating with others.
That would really be challenging for us.
Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer if their male partners wear condoms.
Condoms.
It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy.
Why would you do a mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring?
Pleasure.
All this information is too much to process in one evening.
So, we talked about using condoms. But how do you kind of have sex? Like, seeing how you drink, condom might be something you can't use at all.
That's true. How do you do it?
We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details, unless we agree to do the mating ritual.
I don't want to imagine how it's done.
Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part.
We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven.
The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir.
Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult.
It is.
I have to agree with that.
Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base.
How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information?
We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you.
You're welcome.
We are off now.
Bye.
Take care on your way, sir.
Ah.
I love voicing him. He's so...
Should I, like, go for it? Like, I'm really on the fence.
Freya.
That was really something.
Makes your book feel worthless, doesn't it?
Thanks.
Indeed.
You said the first time they came here was for a date, right?
Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date.
The game developer org? Wow, I dread to think how that went.
It was pretty awkward.
But you can't be angry at such naivety.
I guess so.
By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time?
I was looking at the coffee and I myself wanted to roast something. You mean Miss Lua?
Yeah, her.
Oh, showing some concern now, are we?
I'm just curious.
No, I haven't seen her since then.
But her boyfriend did come a few days ago.
And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the conversation.
My. You really have a knack for starting trouble.
Sadly, I have to agree with that.
It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him.
I don't know how to react to that.
Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. So, I'm off for the day.
Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon?
It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know.
Yay.
Oh well. It'll be a peaceful week then.
Be nice to him.
Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything.
The door is locked.
I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business.
She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop.
That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab?
Thanks, but I'm riding my bike.
I was about to say, God, it's always raining. It is Seattle, though, isn't it?
All right. See you around.
Take care on your way, folks.
Have a safe flight, Hyde.
Oh, I will, turns into a bat. Do y'all...
Gal is just like, hey, that Lua girl's here. Oh, FaceTime me. I want to talk to her again.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
I like that it auto-plays the sound effect before you see who it is. Welcome. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Let's give Yam another character. Good
Yeah.
evening, sir.
Hello. I am from the Federal Immigration
Oh,
Regulation and
no.
Enforcement Division. Or FIRE for short.
How may I help you out of my fucking building?
We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature?
I don't think so. Based.
Taste.
But, what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like?
We're not 100% sure. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar.
That's... a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know.
That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures, after all. Thank you for your help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website.
Oh, will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving?
We're good.
Take care on your way. Fucker.
Didn't even buy a drink.
Oh, you really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Yeah!
Good evening, Boomomo.
Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together?
Oh, we planned to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time.
Would you like to order anything?
Do you want to order first?
Nah, you go first.
Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Mint, mint. Mint, mint.
It's nice and easy.
When someone doesn't go when it's finally green. Mint, mint.
Your drink's ready.
Oh, this looks really fresh.
I just made it.
Man, I have no idea how to say that. I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin.
Marrakech in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea.
I do know that's Morocco. Still no idea how to pronounce the T, though.
Okay.
Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea.
How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Teterique. Again, no idea if I'm saying that right. Yes, the Teterique, of course. I love to serve that. I don't know. TT milk, thank you. Ah, yeah, this one. Okay. Mom! Here's your Teterique. Huh. Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. It's just like the Teterique you get in Southeast Asia. Well, thank you for the compliment.
Where did you learn to make it?
I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago.
So you learned about it in Malaysia?
Yeah, and from videos on the internet.
So, how are things going in the office?
As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while.
I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less.
The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime. Make sure the game will be available for the holiday season.
Oh. I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team.
As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Well, please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them.
You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much.
I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt.
I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone.
Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So don't worry about me, okay?
Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm.
Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way?
Actually, I have some good news about it.
What is it?
The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year.
That's really good news. Congrats.
Thank you.
So, what's the problem then?
I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer.
Why? Confirm it, fast, before they give your spot to another indie.
I'm just not sure about it.
What's stopping you? Cost?
The booth is free for indies.
That's good then. The event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket.
But I'm not that confident.
You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists.
I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games.
Every game has its own market, you know. And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid.
What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me?
That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life.
Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for a whole week.
That one is a problem, yeah.
Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror.
You know what?
Huh?
So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you.
What? No, you don't have to do that! Even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something.
Nah, it's no bother. I'm going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge.
What about your company's booth?
Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year.
But
I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on?
I'll have a laptop and a smartphone.
Is the expo build ready?
Expo build?
You're not planning to showcase the full version, right?
That's the plan.
Don't. I can give you guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now?
It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want.
Do so.
Okay.
Got it. Now let's see. I'm Freya!
Probably.
Oh!
Oh!
Hello, Miss Rachel.
Hi, Boomomo.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired.
You having a concert soon?
Don't tell anyone. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week.
They're still adding new performers?
Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are backups.
It's still the biggest festival in the country.
Yes, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet.
What do you want to order?
A sweet hot chocolate.
We tried to make hot chocolate and could not figure out how to do it.
I think they probably just want chocolate. Milk isn't actually standard in hot chocolate. I would just do chocolate and honey. That's pretty sweet.
Chocolate, honey, milk. Okay. Sorry, I forgot I asked chat to help. Let me listen to you. We got close. Chocolate, honey, milk. Honey, milk.
Honey milk.
I also think, to be honest, I think if I were making this game, I wouldn't have a limited amount of cups per day. I don't really understand why you'd bother.
Cocoa bee.
Cocoa bee milk. Here's your drink. That's a very cute name.
Oh, it looks very pretty. And it's warm and sweet.
actually save?
I love it.
Okay, yeah. Just making sure. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else.
Thanks.
Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play.
Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion?
Probably. But in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long.
Well, that makes sense.
If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention.
Noted.
Am I Freya? Nope.
Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening?
I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here.
And now you're causing another ruckus.
We're sorry, Bumomo. We didn't mean to cause you any problems.
You are sorry? I don't have anything to be sorry for.
Oh. You can tell my daughter is Canadian. Well, anyway, I better order something.
Be nice to me.
I'm always nice to you. What are you having?
What would you recommend?
Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara?
Oh, what is that?
It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger.
Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara.
I guess the same as hers, but ginger instead of honey?
Yeah.
Milk should be last.
Oh,
Well, we'll see.
nope.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's got a churro in it. Your drink is ready, sir.
My. This is amazing.
One of the... I hate traveling and have very little interest in it, but one of the places I'd like to go and things I might like to try is in Spain. They have these, like, late-night cafes, because Spanish dinners are often a little later. Like it's not unusual to, like, get dinner at 10 p.m., and they have these cafes that have this, like, extremely heavy chocolate, hot chocolate that is probably this shit, because they do eat it with churros, and I've always wanted to try that. I'm glad you liked it.
Dad,
Yes?
please just go home after you finish your drink.
Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert.
I need him. He's going to help me become more successful.
I know, Morris. He is not a good person.
The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars.
I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better.
You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry, too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air that I'm breathing?
You're just too young to understand.
Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom?
Adjusting things.
You were together for almost 15 years. But you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter.
Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay?
Try harder! Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one.
I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. You know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager.
Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long.
I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I'd need to figure out, but
It doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum.
If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris?
I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home, relax, and don't ever come to the studio again.
I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist.
When you're going to be home?
I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided.
But that's...
See you, Dad.
Wait, Rachel!
I'm Freya.
Oh, fuck, gamers. Excuse me for a moment, Bumumo.
You didn't pay. Okay.
They
He
never
just,
paid.
like, sticks his head in his teacup and just screams.
I'm sorry about what just happened.
You don't have to apologize.
Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway.
What, you didn't hear their argument, Myrtle?
Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it?
That's amazing.
What's so amazing about that?
I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, even when there's an argument like that.
Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead?
No, I was listening. I made notes.
See? You didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention.
Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all.
Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now?
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Yo, Bumumo, we're leaving. Hope you have a good time. Had.
Thank you for the drinks as usual.
Please take care on your way home. Guess that's all for okay, alright, great. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. You alright, sir? Sir?
Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me.
Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel?
No, I lost her. In more ways than one.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure she's alright.
Oh, I hope you're right.
By the way, pardon me for asking.
Yes?
Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me.
What's that?
Why did you leave the music industry?
Now that's a trip down memory lane.
You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable.
Oh, no, it's fine. Left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life.
You didn't find You didn't find peace managing girl bands?
Oh, gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. God, what hit me the hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially. Oh, they were crazy about their idols, to the point where they start doing really unimaginable stuff.
Like what?
Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, the families, and the men. They were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. Oh, I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Oh, don't talk to me about peace. Couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats.
What do you do for a living now?
After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family.
You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry.
They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Oh gosh, look at the time. I should go home too.
You gonna be alright by yourself?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Bumumo. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place.
Don't worry about it.
All right then. Goodbye.
I want to see his cat form and just be this like big fluffy Kind of slow
Yeah.
cat.
Aww.
That's his voice is another voice type I really love doing.
It's good.
I like it.
It's weird to have a day without Freya.
Oh, it makes me worried, honestly.
Yeah.
Freya comes running in with a body. You gotta help me. Also, hi. I'm Freya.
Boomuma would, but he'd give her shit for it every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That's amazing.
Oh, this is probably why Freya wasn't around.
Oh, maybe.
Gil Nyman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate on a new IP. She's probably freaking the fuck out.
Oh, it was Lua that liked those two, I think.
Oh, was it? Okay. No, I'm pretty sure it was Freya. It's on her, No, maybe you're right. Let's check. I wanted to check out the Tomodachi profiles anyway to see if we got anything new.
Oh,
is
does
that a new
Freya have
picture?
Freya's got a new picture.
Oh, that's cool. It changes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it
it's
was
her.
Freya. Okay.
That's neat.
Full Metal Jarhead.
Jesus.
Lua has a new picture too.
Oh. Tomorrow's
she
your
going?
birthday.
Oh.
Huh.
Been listening to Pumpkin Spice since I was a wee lad. Oh, is he supposed to be from the islands? It's too late. He sounds like this now. Experiencing white life one color at a time. I can't get over, like, this is such, I've seen this profile picture
Yeah.
from this guy 5,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. In fact, I've been blood sober for 10 years now.
Aww.
Favorite thing. That's nice. 8 February. That's close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that last time. Me time.
Same girl.
Well, she got a new pic too.
Yeah.
Birthday. Do you think he just... Because, like, obviously this is what you'd see on your end when you're setting it up, but it wouldn't be there normally. Do you think he just copy-pasted the basic
you might be
dialogue and
right.
wrote it in?
Oh.
This is a new
how
picture,
pretty.
too. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think mermaids don't need glasses except when they're on the surface because they're used to seeing light refracted through water?
Maybe.
Oh, that'd be cute. Aw.
Aww.
Oh. Sorry, we're not open just yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with?
There is definitely something that you can do.
What is it?
Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here?
What? Why?
We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our minds to learn that you... Oh, singular. To learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here.
Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived.
That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned. We learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly.
It sounds like a good strategy.
That is why
I'm losing it. You hate that point in the stream where your
Yep.
brain stops.
Yeah.
that is why we asked you to allow us to work here.
Because you want to interact with our customers.
That is correct.
I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job. If you get it at all.
Oh,
Let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow.
oh, No. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today.
May I know why?
Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you!
But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you'll give the cup to the customer.
Understood.
And there are other things you need to keep in mind.
What is that?
Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything.
How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not?
That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language.
Nonverbal signs?
Yes.
That will be very hard for us.
Indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking or when you should stop.
Thank you. We will need that so much.
Well, that's basically all you need to do here.
Do we need a special outfit to do the job?
Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job.
That is a very Earthling thing to do.
It is. All right, then. You ready for this?
We are.
Okay, let's start the night.
And no one came.
We did it.
We talked the coffee.
Welcome.
Holy wow! What the hell is happening?
Good evening, Miss Freya.
Hey, Bumumo, what's going on here?
You've got to help me. He's taken over the restaurant. Well, Neil is working here tonight.
And I thought I was the one who brought bad news.
What the fuck, Freya?
Come on,
Freya.
Freya.
I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion.
It's not that. Neil is just helping out.
You've never looked like someone who needs help.
There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, your fucking damage. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around.
What?
We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn place.
And you just agreed to this?
On one condition, I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate.
Fair trade. What's in it for you then?
What?
You're helping them here. What do you get in return?
Now that you mention it, if there is anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask.
Don't mention it.
Well, maybe you can try. Maybe you can be my. I can write an article about your work here.
Freya.
If I still need to write for the paper again.
Freya, he's an illegal alien. What happened?
The chief found out.
Ah. Is that why he didn't come yesterday?
Yes.
How did she find out?
You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up?
In the elevator?
Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course.
Sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now?
Write the goddamn novel, I guess.
And after that?
Hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know.
We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house.
Huh? You allowed to do that?
We will pay for the drink.
No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil.
That was the best thing to do according to our senses.
Me, I say aloud after interacting with someone. It was.
So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya?
Your favorite.
Our favorite.
Anything. I trust you with the decision.
Okay.
Give her a Milky Way.
Yeah, give her the Milky
Yeah.
Way if Neil's making the call.
I could kill
Milk,
for
honey,
a
mint.
good cup of drink.
Milk. Honey mint. Honey. Nope, that's still not honey. Milk.
That's a lemon!
Yeah, in my head, honey is yellow, even though I know it's this color. So I was
No, I
like,
get
that's
ya.
yellow.
Yellow. Yay.
Oh, it's his hand.
Aw,
Here is your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop.
well, who else is gonna brew it?
God.
Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today, I might have an idea why.
How far along are you with the novel?
I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood.
That sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion.
Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about the Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable.
I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation.
It was just...
Neil? Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee.
Oh, we are glad to hear that then.
That was a figure of speech, Neil.
Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language.
It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing.
Understood. Fuck! At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask,
Ask away.
how fast do you write?
Not fast enough, apparently.
But do you have numbers?
Numbers?
How many words do you produce per day?
I don't think I have the exact number, but full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day.
It's not
That's
bad.
a lot.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it.
I mean, still getting that out is the first step. That's still a lot.
Yeah.
I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote.
According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. Prison of
That's
Plastic
right.
by my book has 96,000 words.
That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much.
That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write?
Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words.
Oh, that's like nothing.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
That's pretty big for a pitch draft. No, it isn't.
Nope. Well, it's GRA Media.
I feel bad for her because she's like, well, if I get canned at my newspaper job, I hope this book sells well. It's like, girl, it's even if you nail it, that shit's not getting published to shelves for like 8 months minimum.
The biggest publisher around.
If we count based on the number of words, it seems you will be able to achieve your target easily.
I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judge that by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories.
That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned before that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings.
Yep.
Earthlings, I'm Neil. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts.
Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there.
So it is still a valid parameter.
Definitely.
Cool.
That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth.
Oh, another guest.
Oh, God.
Good evening, Miss Myrtle.
I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please.
Coffee, ginger.
I forgot it. Zip, zip, zip.
Zip, zip, zip.
Zip, zip, zip. Ooh,
I think that's a new one.
yeah.
Definitely.
Your order's ready.
That was Neil.
Not bad. Thanks.
You are welcome. what brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil in how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen, which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step.
One small step for you
That is our word.
might be one giant leap for your kind.
That was nicely said, Miss Freya. Cool slur. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah.
Oh, is it Aqua?
Uh-huh.
What's the occasion?
No special occasion. It's just... If you look... Have you seen her? She's fucking cute. I want to hang out with Aqua.
I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here?
Hold on. Oh my god.
He called the cops when he said he was going to breed here.
Oh. God.
Oh, that's why we had the fire agent.
Yeah.
Where's Momo?
Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here.
Oh, you're safe.
Yes, everything is fine.
Okay. Please let me take a breath.
No.
Here, please drink this
Grabs
water.
her throat.
Feeling better now?
Yes, I'm sorry.
It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here.
What are you doing here anyway?
We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway.
I didn't give you a break.
It is time for our break. So here is the deal. Yo. I'm here now.
That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Boomo.
It's nothing, really.
But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything?
Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer.
As if this place cares about business.
Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place.
Where do you want to go after this?
Coachella?
What? What are you going to do at Coachella?
I am going to, checks notes, get turned. According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. Boy, are there! That is why we decided that the event will be our next target.
Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love?
Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed things that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is why, oh no, that is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings.
I shouldn't say this, but by hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here.
We know! We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together?
It's nothing. We're just friends, you know?
We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember?
Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see.
I thought your research was in computer graphics.
Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I always use a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink.
Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway.
But
Wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game?
Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be you are, not your.
Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue. Okay, I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I was saying is written down anywhere.
We just know.
Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game.
there's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish.
What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game?
It depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX.
It must be fun to have finished working on your creation.
Girl, not to dunk on you, but you only need 15k words.
It's hard. I'm Freya.
It surely removed some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight.
You mean there's still more to come after you're done?
No, once the game is finished, I can finally die.
I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident.
I'm even starting to doubt myself.
I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And when I read some of the stuff you wrote, they're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done.
You're too kind, Aqua.
What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine.
You don't have to talk about it in front of other people.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to! It's just that sharing is caring, you know?
Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people.
I really am sorry.
I know. I said thanks already, right?
But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that.
I am learning so much.
Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me.
What's your problem?
I killed a guy at Burnout. Been working on something for 2 years straight. But no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all.
I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years.
No, what the fuck are we, Pokemon? Yeah, I don't really work on them. Not directly.
So, what do you work on?
A secret project. I'll tell you under friend DA, okay?
All right. I'm not with the paper anymore anyway.
I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre.
Isn't that a dream job for some people?
That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years.
That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all.
My team has been making pitches. Dozens of them. Hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved.
Ouch.
There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said.
So, you haven't released anything for the last 2 years?
Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target, we jump in.
No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai.
I guess, yeah.
By the way, Myrtle, I just realized.
What?
Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right?
In that we are no longer working for the company, yeah.
when was the last time you had a vacation?
Before I joined this company, I guess.
It's like 4 years ago!
Uh-huh.
Dude, no wonder you're so burned out.
Oh,
Yes! That's why! You need a vacation!
but I can't just take one.
You can! In fact, you will do it tomorrow!
But tomorrow is...
I'm not done yet! You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off!
But where should I go?
Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
You will.
I'm going with you for this long weekend/vacation.
What about Max West?
That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now.
Hey! Hey. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? Still a long weekend getaway, right?
Alright. I'm so excited.
Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person.
Really? I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway.
I'll come with you.
To my apartment?
No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time.
Oh,
But I mean, if you want me to come up to your apartment, I'm not gonna say no.
okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay?
Have fun.
Take care out there.
I am still here. May you find joy during your vacation. I genuinely forgot Neil was here.
Okay, see you folks later.
I don't know if we can do this, but today is Lua's birthday. Are we able to go onto the Facebook and, like, message her or something? Oh, no. Today's still the 1st. I'm so sorry. I mixed that up.
How the fuck
Okay.
could you do this to me?
I'm sorry. I'm
Maybe she'll come
Freya.
in tomorrow.
Vacation, huh?
You definitely need one, Freya.
I know. But not now. I've got to finish this draft first.
As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya.
Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon?
Depends. Why?
I'm in the mood for some writing.
Then please, take your time.
You sure?
Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house.
I definitely won't say no.
I can't afford food anymore.
My bike evaporated the moment they found out I was poor.
Alright, I wonder if Lua will show up today.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
In 2020,
Yeah.
Lazy man's argument. Welcome. Good evening, Mr. Baileys.
Evening. Am I the first customer tonight?
You are. That's new.
I don't like it. I'll come back. And leaves.
Freya's not here.
She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends.
Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right?
Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Just not as much as her.
Writers gathering, huh? Wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out.
I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts or sharing and validating ideas.
Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up.
No, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize that's what she says. I just picked up on it.
That's even more interesting.
Are you always so observant? It's part of the job.
Why's that?
People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things, whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well, because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need.
That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now?
I won't say.
Why? That would break the charm.
Fucking Bumumo. What the hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language, including our interaction now. Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I've heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Okay.
Oh my god. By the way, text your girlfriend.
Coffee.
Oh.
That's coffee.
I thought I'd give him a surprise.
Ah.
Here you go.
Awful.
You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink, only for special people and special drinks. Are you flirting with him?
Well,
Say, Bumumo, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to own a coffee shop. Oh, man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. That's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder what I should ask next. Oh.
oh,
Freya.
hello everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that?
Freya, you look horrible.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened?
You'd be better asking what didn't happen. Because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft.
You need to rest.
And miss my deadline? Hell no! Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso.
Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Oh, that's still me. Get something to help you sleep.
Espresso! Please.
So I assume I'm supposed to give Freya milk, cinnamon, honey. I was gonna say I'm supposed to give her something else, right?
Let's see. Freya, milk, cinnamon, honey, yeah.
Yeah, because they just gave that. Like some people, they literally were. Yeah, bed
Chamber! Aww.
bed chamber. Here you go.
What the hell, dude? This isn't even coffee.
Drink.
But this isn't what...
Drink.
Okay.
It's on the house.
It better be. Ugh.
How was the meeting?
That's pretty good. I got a lot of good advice. That also means things. And not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten.
Oh.
It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just I'm going to my usual corner. Although, thanks to your drink, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to stay awake or not.
She looks horrible. She does. Don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this? No. But this time the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind out of the blue. You'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Oh fuck, the music changed.
It's her!
Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua.
Hi, Baileys.
How...
Oh,
You first.
no, you first.
I was just going to ask, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. How about you?
I'm good, yeah. Yeah.
I think I need to order something first.
Oh, of course. Go ahead.
Hi, Boomomo.
What are you having this evening, Miss Lua?
Gingerbread coffee, please.
What the fuck is that?
Mom!
Coffee and ginger?
Thanks, chat, for helping me cheat. This one makes sense.
Oh, that
That
looks
looks
cute.
so cute.
That looks really lovely. Oh, I bet I'd love that, actually. Here it is.
Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her.
Oh, your family that hates me?
It reminds me of when I was growing up. With my family.
How's work?
It's going pretty okay. You?
I'm not taking any new jobs at the moment because, well, you know.
Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right?
That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job.
It went well in the end?
Yem, can you like lean into your mic a little more?
Ooh, sorry. It went well in the end?
It kinda did. They paid me on time at least, and the pay was amazing.
How long are you planning to take a break for?
I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess.
And what problems are those?
I'll tell you this. But don't tell anyone, okay?
Not even Boomomo standing in front of us?
Not even Bumumo.
Okay.
So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now.
How can you not be sure?
We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably.
Why is that?
I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight,
Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea.
but I can't bring myself to start the conversation.
Why?
Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe. Or tiredness. Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway.
Baileys. I have a question.
Go ahead.
What do you think she's feeling right now?
To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully.
Why?
At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see.
I think you're wrong.
Really?
If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks just to hide the feeling I was going through.
That sounds difficult and uncomfortable.
It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do.
He must be a pretty cool guy.
He is. What's next for us, Baileys?
I don't know, Lua.
I met some new people this week.
Including that supermodel.
You knew?
The girl in the corner told me.
Yeah, including that supermodel.
And how does that make you feel?
Like a fool.
What?
He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know? Attitude-wise. You get along with him.
Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before?
A lot. From a certain hipster elf.
And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us?
I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you, yourself? Had any similar experiences this week?
I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf.
What are the odds?
What are the odds indeed?
What did your werewolf say?
Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family.
Baileys.
I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family. And I know why that's very important to you. But Freya said something that kind of hit me hard.
What was it?
I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family. And I actually want to do that anyway, for myself.
You know me, Baileys.
I do.
And you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families. Which makes me an asshole, I guess.
I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water.
What should we do?
Lua,
Yes, Baileys?
please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like an easier thing to do, after all.
But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves.
An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people? Sounds great.
You'll live a long time. But you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege.
It's not a perfect life without you.
What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me.
Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about how I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living.
Baileys. I believe you.
Oh. Would you like something to drink?
Actually, probably the
Yay!
doggies are. It's like zoned out Freya.
Lua,
Baileys.
I feel like we're living in a soap opera.
It seems so.
So what's our plan?
Kill your family.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Are we going on a date?
I'm going to my parents' place.
Oh.
And I want you to come with me.
What? That's so sudden.
Do you already have plans for tomorrow?
Well, no. It's just... I'm not prepared to meet them.
You'll be fine.
You don't want to tell them about this first?
You'll be alright.
Well... They never forbade you from dating other races.
They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong.
I'm immediately likable with my 6 head.
Oh.
Okay. This could be a good first step.
It is.
It's set then.
I don't know what'll happen tomorrow. But we can think about it and anything else later.
I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me?
I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you.
Lua. Thank you.
Are you still staying at Farron's house?
Yeah.
You're staying with me tonight.
Oh. What about your roommate?
She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night.
Oh, is she Aqua's roommate?
Or Myrtle's?
Oh, yeah, that would...
Oh.
Oh.
Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Bumumo.
Want to join?
Yeah. When the couple across the bar gives you this look. We're leaving.
Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week.
The pleasure was mine. We're off then.
See you.
Thank you for coming. Oh, they fucking. You're still awake, huh? You look way better.
That was pretty intense.
Oh, you're back in the real world. Or you're back in real world, as it said.
I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through to the end. It's important for the writing, you know.
That's cold.
What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry.
You look better than before, though. For now.
I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't...
Were you fucking spying on me and my girlfriend? Were you fucking spying on me?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Do get that Galahad.
Bakano.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, who could it be now? She takes out my phone and looks at it.
Mom!
I just want to make sure I remember which... It's so... It starts like... Alright, scroll down a little. Tea milk ginger. Okay.
Okay.
Whoa!
Freya, get over here.
This wolf? Is that him?
I think so. Welcome, sir.
Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in a fury like a normal customer?
Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe?
I gotta remember that Christian's probably sleeping because he's got a night shift, so I want to be
Yeah.
careful about doing loud
What was
noises.
it? Tea milk ginger?
Email,
Ginger.
you can check your phone if you're not sure.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I can't.
Oh,
It is tea milk ginger. It's tea milk ginger.
Chat says tea milk ginger.
That's why I checked beforehand. I like that they prevent you from checking your phone during. It's very funny, though, that you can check it right before. Here's your... Oh, he ate the cup.
oh, he just left.
What the hell? Is that really him?
After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%.
Well, whoever he is. This place survived.
Thankfully, yes, but I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyway.
Good idea.
Can you get back all right by yourself?
I'll manage.
Take care on your way back.
You be careful too. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Gala had a fit.
Gala had a little fit, his fur was white as snow. Should we just let him leave? You gonna stop him?
Yeah. Weird style.
Welcome.
Hey, Bumumo.
Good evening, Freya. You look very cheerful today.
And it's all thanks to you.
What did I do?
I finally got a good night's sleep last night. Like, I slept like a log. A proper 12 hours of closing my eyes and not thinking about anything.
Good for you. You really needed that.
I know. But I had the deadline coming, and I've been pushing myself to finish the draft. Bit too much, I guess.
So, how's it going now?
You won't believe this.
I probably will.
But when I woke up this afternoon, the words just flowed through me like water. And not forced crap like I've been writing recently.
And that's why taking a break is important.
Yeah, you don't need to start lecturing me now.
So, what's your plan now?
Now, as in right at this moment, I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face.
Bathrooms
And
for
after
paying
that-
customers only.
But what if it's on the house?
I'll kill you.
Oh, and after that, I'll continue writing.
Sounds like a solid plan. You know where the restroom is.
Jumps over the counter.
It's just a little bucket behind the counter.
Okay, I need something to drink now.
Freya, You're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks.
That is so weird, coming from the coffee shop owner.
I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of this place, just right here.
No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt?
It won't happen.
How can you be so sure?
Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay?
But... Pungi.
See? There's a customer coming right now, so don't you worry about me.
Oh. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit.
Freya, Bumumo, I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday.
Gala, hey, it's all right. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala.
Like Freya said, no casualties and no problems with the coffee shop.
I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do.
Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it.
Hey, what do you mean?
Do you want anything to drink, Freya?
No, it's all right, Gala.
I insist.
You don't have to.
Please, accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty. At least a little.
All right, all right. I wouldn't mind a coffee. Not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice?
The one with cinnamon?
Yes. A cup of sugar and spice, please.
Coffee, honey, cinnamon necklace.
Yeah?
I'm just waiting for Chad to give me the answer. Yeah, you're right.
Way to go,
Good
Yam.
job, Yam.
Thanks.
Let's go. You did not falter.
That's really
I
cute.
did not.
Sugar and spices for the lady with the vices.
Hey! Oh well, I won't complain.
This is disgusting. I will complain.
Thank you, Gala. I'm gonna throw up.
Don't mention it. Bumumo, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you?
You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you?
I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday.
There was this crazy werewolf.
What kind of emergency?
The hospital was really packed yesterday. After that announcement.
Announcement?
The one saying that a replacement government-issued Fury sedative will be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet.
But the announcement said it wasn't ready. Just that it was coming soon.
You think people read the whole article?
You think people read?
Yeah. They only saw the headline or glanced at it in the news stall. Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them, though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous, it's difficult for people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why, at the end of my shift, I left immediately. Normally, I'd have asked a friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in this area, and I managed to force myself to come to your place.
Gala, excuse me for asking this,
Yes?
but you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right?
As far as I remember, no. And I didn't see any blood on my clothes.
That's good to hear.
This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday. But I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone. As long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying something. Or, worst case, hurting myself.
Oh, despite all
Yeah.
of that, I'm still glad that no one got hurt.
Always looking for the positive side, aren't you?
Just doing my job.
Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to pay back, if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away.
Will do.
In the meantime, can I order a drink?
No. Sure, what do you have?
Starts wolfing out.
Just leans over and bites Freya's head off.
The same as yesterday.
Luckily, I'm a Dullahan and haven't mentioned it up until this point.
Can you fucking imagine?
No. You love to have ADHD and literally can't remember these no matter what.
Hey,
Tea,
man.
milk, ginger. Tea,
You
milk,
think-
ginger.
You think I know?
Oh, you know. Someone you can pay for the drink from yesterday. Here's your special brew.
Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink.
Do you want to, like, have some of this stored up at the hospital just in case? Like,
By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that the drink is why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere?
That's the plan. It has to be warm, though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective the remedy is.
Whew.
another werewolf comes in.
What the? Rachel? What's going on?
What else?
Your father?
Of course. What the hell was he thinking coming backstage at Coachella?
With some weird spaceman.
Just to get into an argument with my manager.
I found you
Oh.
a much better manager. Breed with me.
Huh?
Before we continue, Blue Moon Cafe Latte, please. Coffee, milk, milk.
Oh, coffee milk milk.
Me when I get new dragon words in Skyrim.
Oh.
Coffee, milk, milk!
What will he draw?
Make a cat! Wait, is that a racist thing to do?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, you made
Oh.
us. Is this a Solenki?
I don't know what I'm making. I'm just fucking.
Yo.
Oh, damn.
Take the edge and pull it from the top to the bottom.
What?
Oh, okay.
That's not very strong.
Oh.
Well, here's this.
I call it your life because it's a mess.
Thanks.
How did he manage to get backstage?
He told security it was my father. And he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck. So I told him to let them in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first. Then my manager came, and... Ugh! I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me.
What happened after that?
Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds.
Did the concert go well at least?
Oh, yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage.
Jesus, really? And you were announced yesterday?
Wow.
Usually, no one pays much attention to whoever's on first.
What? Sorry, chat was saying things. Oh, his name is Mo Lester.
But there were thousands of people in the audience during my session.
Nice. So, you don't need to be at the event anymore after this.
Not really. I did my stage time. And then there was this press conference after my show.
After show press conference?
Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There was almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me. So we decided to just do a mini conference.
Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh?
I guess I am, thanks to Mr. Lester.
I would say it's because of you, but your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So, why are you here?
Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting.
What party?
He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages at a club in Belltown.
Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian?
I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult.
Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21.
Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party.
I'm not sure about that.
It's true.
No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you.
Why? I'm an adult.
No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties?
Well, you have?
Not personally. I've heard stories.
What stories?
He knows how to party.
That's good then.
That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll find out, especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to this party, that might be a bit too far.
Welcome, huh? Oh no!
Oh no!
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Oh no, Dad!
What?
Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry?
Yes, Dad! What happened? Does he have a black eye?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Momo, can you get a cup of milk for him, please?
Just milk?
Just milk.
Oh no!
I assume just milk, but I'll wait for Chad in case there's a secret super milk you can give him. He needs milk. This is a super hard, so the answer is milk, milk, milk. Okay, just making sure. Just gives him coffee. Milk. Here. Oh.
Oh,
Oh no!
thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please?
They're on the way. I've contacted the hospital.
Thank you.
I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way.
Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help.
Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you.
Okay.
Wow, I'm rewriting my book to include this.
I'm Freya. Oh boy, that was really something, huh?
Yeah.
2 days in a row, an emergency at your place.
Yeah, it's the curse.
Yeah. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help.
You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side.
Ha! Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kinda understand them. I hope Hendry's all right.
Me too. With a comma. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night?
Well, it was all pretty hectic.
I hear there's a
But-
party at Mo Lester's place.
Yeah, but I need to continue writing.
Take your time and place then.
Will do.
I'm so stressed.
Oh my
Like
god.
an old cat.
I've never seen a cat get a black eye. That was so sad.
I know.
Who just punches a cat in the face? Whoa! The ass
Whoops.
bandit!
Well,
Oh.
well,
Well.
Oh,
A fight
boy.
broke out during Coachella. Oh no.
Oh no.
welcome. Oh, hey.
Hey, Pop.
Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight?
So far, so good, officer.
With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in the coffee shop? I'm not so sure about that.
Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill.
Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean?
You know it.
That's an oxymoron.
That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Bamumo, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Coffee, coffee, coffee.
An energetic espresso to keep our officer up to... coffee.
You and your sense of humor.
I'm having a stroke. Call Gala.
Nah, I'm on break. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's.
It's not a competition, officer.
It is to her. She thought if she could make one better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon.
So, anything special today?
Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right?
Yes, I was, and some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row, as if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience to use in my story.
Still fretting over your story, eh?
Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer.
Oh, yeah. How's it going?
Quantity-wise, it's shaping up quite well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident.
Best of luck, then.
Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos?
For the werewolf case? I spoke to Gala about it.
What? Are you going to arrest him?
Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it. Because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot, getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital.
It's crazy. You think there'd be way more infrastructure if there's a monthly, like, predetermined
Werewolf.
monthly werewolf change at every full moon. You think there'd be more infrastructure in a world where that's a problem to deal with it?
I mean,
Pretty insane. There were people considering on arresting him at all.
Yeah.
yeah. See,
Damn.
you say like, oh, it's weird that we don't have that kind of infrastructure, but it's like, man, we barely make ramps for people and shit. Like,
That's true.
yeah.
I guess a pig is a pig in any universe.
Well, I mean, I gotta give Georgie credit where it was like, yeah, he did something technically illegal, but he helped so much that it's like, water under the bridge, you know? So,
Yeah, thankfully he didn't hurt anyone. So those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway.
phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him.
Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything.
I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened?
I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here.
What?
Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella.
That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state.
So far, that's all I know.
Rachel!
Rachel, is Mr. Hendry all right?
Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate, dark?
Chocolate's bad for cats.
I guess double chocolate milk.
Coco, coco, coco.
Oh, coco.
Coco, coco, coco.
Okay.
Dark chocolate.
Your hot chocolate's ready.
Thank you. Dad's gonna be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse.
He's doing okay, though?
It'll take a few days before he fully recovers. But no permanent injuries we need to worry about.
That's good to hear.
I know. Still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him.
Can you lean into the mic, Yam?
When all he wanted to do was protect me.
Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital?
His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air.
He's okay with that?
He understands. He always does, I guess.
Miss Rachel, what really happened last night?
Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways.
Oh,
He didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs.
why did he morph?
So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs.
Are they fans of yours?
No, it's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester.
What?
Oh boy.
The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them is because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night.
Whoa. How did it all connect up?
They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys in locker room talk, right?
Yeah.
Well, something.
That's
And
what
I
they
was
were
the
doing.
topic of discussion.
Ugh.
So there's that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for...
Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through.
I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered.
You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember?
But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when...
That's it. That's all you have to do.
It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya, but she is right.
Be where the Bumumo is talking. Oh my fucking god. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while.
Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now.
Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery.
Thank you, Bumumo.
Are you gonna pay for your okay?
And I won't.
Yeah, we're actually closing tomorrow.
Man. What a weekend.
Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I gotta go continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay?
No problem, officer.
Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie.
Okay then. See ya.
Are you going to leave as well, Freya?
I don't think so. I've had enough rest, and I have stories to write.
You're not tired?
Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today.
Alright. I won't bother you then.
Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So, thank you.
The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish.
No problem, boss.
Oh, I only just noticed there's a visible...
The moon. Yeah, I was just about to comment, actually. Oh.
2 weeks later. I was gonna say...
Weeks later.
Okay. Wow. Molester. Shocker. Really is 2020. You hear about that fucking asshole in the newspaper?
Hello!
You're finally here.
performing for you.
It's the worst member of the...
Hey, y'all.
Yo.
Hi,
Hey.
Freya.
Huh, someone's feeling happy today.
Of course.
Would you? Did they?
They approved it.
We're so happy for you.
Congrats.
Oh my. Do you know how happy I am?
Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatic. Yes, I'm out of it. I'm.
You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god.
How'd they react to the draft?
Surprisingly, they liked it.
That's amazing.
I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. They told me if the book sells well, they'll definitely sign for my second book.
I'm so happy for you.
Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower because they gave me a year to finish it, with a feedback session every month.
Sounds professional enough.
Of course! They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's that coffee shop doing? How's the coffee shop been doing?
It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately. And some old timers, of course.
I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea.
Yeah! He brought us some gifts back.
He didn't get any for me.
I'm not sure, but he did say he always gives gifts directly.
Gift giving the old fashioned way, huh? How about you?
Things are great.
The last time I saw you was before your mini break.
Yes, we decided to go to Coachella.
Oh,
Wow!
that event was a mess.
Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us.
So, where did you go after that?
We ended up in Port Townsend.
How was it?
I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun.
Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh!
Oh!
God.
Oh, man. Happy Pride Month, chat.
Happy Pride Month.
Very cute. You both look so cute.
Oh, man.
Thanks.
Was that taken during your vacation?
No, that was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there, so I forced you to take a picture together.
You were at Max too, Myrtle?
Yeah, I helped her out a bit with the booth.
Thank you.
You don't have to keep thanking me.
By the way, have any of you heard from Neil?
No?
Not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop.
Really?
Yeah, one's from Coachella.
That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard?
Hard to tell with them.
What about the second one?
It's from New York.
What? What are they doing in New York?
Fucking beats me. Working on their mission, maybe.
Yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there.
Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night.
Oh, come on, so soon?
We were here for hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow.
Fair enough. Take care on your way.
Good luck with the novel.
Thanks.
See you, Boomo.
See you around.
Oh, they fucking. They look happier than when I first met them. They do.
That's strange. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm here!
sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys.
No worries, I hate talking to you. I don't feel ignored at all.
Are you by yourself tonight?
No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do.
This late at night?
Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few a days.
Few a days.
Please.
How are the two of you doing?
How many of us? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in next month.
Wow, congrats! But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate.
We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment. Whoa.
What?
Oh,
Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office.
Well, she definitely earns more than me.
That's not saying much, Baileys.
Bitch, you got fired 2 weeks
But I'm getting a book.
You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes.
Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by...
Honey, it's alright. Freya and Bumumo have been keeping me company anyway.
Oh, hey Freya and Bulumo. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going?
I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds.
You told her already?
Only about the moving in part.
As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month.
Where is it?
Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commuting cost as much as possible.
Well, that's thoughtful of them. Yo, this fucking rules.
It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime.
Sorry, they're giving you an apartment in downtown Seattle?
Wow. Oh, yeah. That too.
It also means we get to visit this place more often.
That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway.
Don't mention it.
I have a question for both of you.
Go on.
The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did it go?
We killed them. Man. Our father didn't kill me, at least. Because I
No.
was too quick.
Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know.
I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start.
It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now. We'll miss the intro again.
You folks going somewhere?
Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict.
I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua.
I don't, but this guy loves it.
Hey, you always enjoyed watching me play the game.
I enjoyed watching you, not the game.
Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game.
Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days.
You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie.
Alright, catch up with you later, Freya.
Bye, Boomo.
Enjoy the movie. Enjoy-
Bumumo, I am so lonely.
I know. We're closing out.
Okay. There they go. Oh, I'm so happy for them.
Yeah, they've still got a long way to go. And probably a lot of obstacles in their path.
But they're moving forward.
Yes. How will you write their story?
As it is, it's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama.
That's one way to put it.
Anyway,
What's that look for?
you haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing?
You only skip coming for 10 days. What do you expect?
Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember?
Remembo Boomembo?
Remember, remember.
This is my custom One Piece laugh. Boom, 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 boom. There are some updates about the regulars.
Tell me.
Well, where should we start?
In coffee talk, too.
Lua visits this place. Let's read them as the characters.
Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues.
Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it.
Wow.
Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is, she's not so alone now.
That's nice.
Neil! Only news about their superhero breeding. The only news about their superhero breeding missions are the 2 postcards they sent me.
Rachel is back at the recording studio, preparing for her first solo album.
She found a new manager. Someone who made the news as a legend coming back into the industry, really?
And finally, Freya, she finished her book. get published, and have some signing sessions. It was a massive success, sold out even after the 4th printings, and might have adapted in a book. Shit!
Yay!
That was great.
Neil!
Neil! Oh, God, I really wish it had just left it at Neil! Ooh.
There's a spark. Welcome.
Hello.
Who the hell?
It's Hyde, right?
Is it?
Hello, Boom Boom. Okay. Oh. Okay. Neil. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then. Multiple successes. I mean, looking like that, yeah.
My man bragging.
What's with the new look then? You can. I hang my stethoscope around my neck in a specific way, like this, you see, because I made all of the humans say, ah! Just trying to blend in. It seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me, now that you mention it. Somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. That FIRE agent. You've seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So you finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries. But there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. The last one involved you on your second visit. Oh, and there was another one, right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. I never tried it, but let's see. Yeah, and I assume those are hints to the days you have to replay to look for the true ending.
That's a cool way to do it.
We can do that next time.
This was great.
Are we God?
The true ending is actually pretty quick if you want it. How quick?
How quick? Because Chad has said that before, and it's been like 2 hours.
1, 3, 8, 14. All right. If I can do it within a half an hour, I'll do it. How do I... Hang on. Like 30 minutes?
Skip will bring you straight to the new stuff.
Okay. Go to select. I can't. Here, I'm just going to reopen it. It'll be faster. And then I have to reshare it. Okay. So day 1, right? 1, 3, 8, 14.
Yeah.
There was a star on one of the days. Was that just like the latest one? Select day might not work according to Wiki.
Well, we'll find out. I'm just going to be holding down the fast forward button. Ah.
Cough, 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 cough.
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Work for me. Okay.
You were about to tell me about your meeting in the elevator.
Oh, yeah, that. Huh? Wait, I didn't tell you that. How did you know?
Well, I was just guessing.
No way a guess could be that specific. You're being very suspicious. Maybe you have another news source?
I have no comment.
I knew it! But I haven't told anyone about this. Oh, wait. Was it someone who saw me entering the elevator in a hurry?
Theorize all you want. I won't comment on anything.
Okay. I understand the importance of keeping sources confidential, so I'll pretend you never said anything.
Thank you.
So, yeah, where were we?
You plan to do something? Do I have to... When does it consider it triggered? Am I good? Do I have to make it to the end of each day?
I feel like you would, right?
Anything with chocolate in it?
She just wanted dark chocolate. Yeah. Quickly, you have to finish the day.
Okay, that makes sense. Soive.
Oh.
Oh, something bitter to wake me up, and with milk. That's not really that bitter.
You can also use the time to make drinks you missed before.
That's...
Coffee, milk, draw art. Coffee, milk.
Oh.
Boom, 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 boom. Come on, draw something nice. Very nice.
How did you know my name?
You look like an asshole. I'm
Bye.
leaving.
Bumumo hears a couple starting to fight. Enough fast forwards time. Boom, boom, boom.
It's so... The mechanic is so strange. And here I wanted to draw a broken heart. You can tell that's exactly what it is. It's so obvious.
Yeah, dude. Things were rough. Dude, Freya has great expressions.
Love that first time it banned over to Freya. We're like, it looks like she just watched a dog die.
I always described it as she's hearing her friend's parents have an argument.
Okay, now load day 3. I will when it gives me a minute. Yeah, star is just where we are.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Hey. Fuck, what did she want?
Chat, help.
Chat! Milk,
Milk,
honey.
honey.
That's Ginger. I don't know what it is
Why?
about me being unable to select the honey.
I saw you reaching for that lemon.
You hate it so much.
Oh, okay.
Echo Mimi. That's milk, baby. The classic recipe. Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Sip, sip, sip.
Zip, zip, zip.
What the hell?
How did you know my mother's recipe for milk? Milk and a cup?
Round as a little guy.
I'm human and alive.
Green tea with lemon and honey. Here you go, man.
Ooh, I should see what Dulce's is cooking tomorrow. Ooh, a patty melt. That's a good one.
Where is this new dialogue?
It's gotta be
Apparently
yours.
pretty late.
Oh, here we go.
I agree with Officer Georgie. You don't need to make a snap decision. I'm sure you and Mr. Hendry will find some common ground together. Don't know his name. Why are you all looking at me like that?
How do you know my father's name?
Oh no!
What was that?
Nothing.
Dad's visited this place before, right?
Can't say anything about that.
Hmm.
You were just about to say something, weren't you, Officer Georgie? Right?
Well, I was. I wanted to talk more about your problems, but now I would.
I'm human and alive!
I'm human and alive.
I'm a regular man. I'm normal. I'm normal.
Hey, Leon, got any smokes? Nice tits, bye! Please watch Shinigami Eater. He's so fucking funny. Boom, 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 boom. Then we jump to 8, was it?
Raccoon City.
September 29th, yeah.
29th,
Raccoon
yeah.
City.
Yep, it even says day 8.
Eight and then 14. This is neat that on a playthrough you can, like, they added extra dialogue like this.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
You know what to do. Yeah, man, I'm so good at remembering. What is it? Milk.
Tea ginger milk, right?
Tea, milk, ginger. Yeah. Tea, milk, ginger. Okay.
Okay.
Basically had it.
Give
We're
him
not giving him chocolate. We've been over this.
Wow, this fucking sucks. Tastes like someone brewed. Tastes like something brewed by somebody who can hop timelines.
Warm and cool at the same time. No, I can't. Goodbye.
Is there a specific drink for this, I wonder?
Yeah, we gave him a generic one last time.
Last time, yeah. Tea, lemon, honey.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, we've got 5 cups to try.
Somehow we didn't do
No.
this before. Here's your order.
I'm Freya.
If I was sitting at a cafe in a mostly like the counter in a mostly empty cafe, and someone came in and sat next to me and started talking to me, I'd want to kill her.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would really depend on how Freya opened. Because
I'm Freya.
I'm Freya. Like, honestly, I'd be like, all right, I'm in. What do you want? Fucking weirdo.
Good evening. It's nice to see you again, Neil.
We are also glad to see you, barista. Although we do not think we have told you about the name we use on Earth.
Again?
It's just, you know, you kind of remind me of our first man on the moon.
Oh, really? We have chosen the right name then, because that was where our name came from.
This has happened 3 times now. You really are hiding something, huh?
What are you talking about?
Oh, well. Is that your real name?
Please surprise us.
I love that Freya's onto your bullshit. Oh, they're saying milk, honey, mint?
I mean, I've already...
Oh, for his,
Do I have to? Like, I've already done that. Okay.
I think this is the one where he wants to...
Okay.
He wants to feel something.
No, you do have to. Okay.
Behold.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, he's going.
I'm a lava lamp.
I used to sit like Hyde a lot.
I still sit like Hyde a lot.
And I think 14 is next.
Korea.
Yeah.
The moon!
Almost.
Oh, it's raining.
The moon is crying. 18th. Yeah.
Moon!
Oh man, I hope in Coffee Talk 2, it's like November, so it's starting to snow.
Ooh,
That'd
be nice.
That'd be cute.
I'm the best. Nothing's ever gone wrong for me ever. Nothing bad ever happens to the Freyas.
Hey, Boomuma, what's your fucking deal?
Some reading Steiner horseshit.
I'm over here.
I'm over here.
You are! Goodbye, Freya! Hey, we should slice the tires on our bike.
By the way, I haven't seen your final draft. May I read it?
Sure. I brought an extra copy.
Let's see. The main character is a time traveler.
Subtly. I mentioned it just enough to raise suspicion.
Where'd you get the inspiration for this character?
You know the answer.
Why would I?
Either you're smart enough to get what I mean, or you already know what my answer is. Don't think about it too much. It's only a story. Anyway,
What's that look for?
you haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing?
You only skip coming for 10 days. Fucking die.
That's very cute.
Okay.
I can't fucking believe this.
He calls me good boy.
Please. New game!
Hello, motherfucker.
I'm onto your shit.
Okay.
So, she found out, huh? Clever as usual. In some timelines, yeah. But I have to ask you this. Why?
Why what?
Why do all this? Opening the cafe, connecting people. I just
Like to make sure things go all right. Besides,
Yes?
I also have to make sure that I'll exist on Earth.
Ha! That's one hell of an important task indeed.
It is, Dad. It is.
Wow. That's great. I actually love that. That's funny.
That's so cool!
I have to make sure my dad fucks. Hell yeah.
I mean, that's it. That's the end of the game. We did it.
That's so fun!
Dude, I don't know when, but I would love to do Coffee Talk too.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, we'll set that up and we'll figure out when we're available and we'll just do that sometime next week, probably.
Yay!
Yeah.
Though I believe you're unavailable this Friday, right, Will?
This Friday, as in the, what is that gonna be, the
Upcoming.
9th? I am actually available for this Friday. It's the next Friday I can't do.
Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out in post a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that next. Nice to have a 2-sitting game, to be honest.
And it was great. This was just a good time.
Yeah, I had a great time.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Yeah. Also, if people are curious, because Oz had asked, he is currently streaming Tears of the Kingdom. I'll just throw it in chat if you're down for that, in case anyone wants to pop on by and say how do you do.
Sure.
So, take a gander at that.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Toodles.
Bye-bye.